Test. Alright, sounds we're good. Yep. Awesome. Welcome back, everybody, to the Final Fantasy XIV stream. It has been quite a while. Woo! I apologize for taking such a long break. Not that anyone really cares for that at the moment, but I've still been playing this game, of course, on my off time, especially with at the time of this recording, the recent release of the Dawn Trail expansion for this game, which has been fantastic, by the way. I have loved playing through that all the way through. I'm still playing it right now too, and just finally took some time out of my some not so busy schedule to finally start streaming again for the story playthrough of Final Fantasy once again. So yeah, we can finally get back into it, continue the adventure, and yeah. I remember when I first started this, I was gonna be like, alright, we're gonna play through all the expansions and try to get everything done before the next one comes out, and boy, did I miss the train on that. That's okay. Players of any experience or at any time could hop on and join in on this game and play along with me as well. Anyone that might even just want to replay through the experience of it all can come and enjoy the story once more. Let's see. It's funny because I'm actually playing this as well with one of my roommates, and we are actually past this point as well. So I have a lot of catching up to do. So let's get to it. Let's get right back into the story. Took a bite of some pierogies and it already backfiring. Excuse me. Atticus, it pleases me to see you well. Tataru! Do excuse me for interrupting, Atticus. My lady, the gentleman from Ashkana Exports has just left. I understand now why you don't want to receive him. You did well, Tataru. Please inform the guards that we will not be receiving any further guests this morning. Thank you, my lady. Ever since we defeated Gaius Van Belsar and destroyed his ultimate weapon, the eyes of the world have followed our every move, scarce remembering to blink. Where once we worked in secrets with precious few friends and all too many enemies, we are now besieged by benefactors, each one more eager than the last to offer us his complete support. A true embarrassment of riches. Oh no, what am I going to do with all this money? Of course, every promise of patronage comes with a price. Some make their intentions known from the start, while others endeavor to engage us more subtly. Just how they will, the message is ever the same. We shall help you, but only if you help us. The gentleman Tataru spoke of was more brazen than most. In exchange for certain supplies, he would have us resolve a business dispute. Naturally, I refused him, as I have every other merchant of his ilk. Alas, The Syndicate's overtures are not so easily rejected. When we formed the Scions of the Seventh Dawn, it was with the goal of serving Eorzea, not the interests of individual Eorzeans. Our neutrality is fundamental to our cause. In my heart, I know this to be true, and yet, if accepting these offers of patronage could empower us to do greater good, might they not warrant greater consideration? Our Baldesian colleagues have been generous beyond measure, but we cannot expect them to... forgive me, I did not mean to burden you so. Yet my urge to share this dilemma may not be wholly misguided. Might I impose upon you to consult the others' own opinions on this matter? The price of fame. Sure can be a burden with being famous. Let's see what everyone thinks about deals. Fortune begets power, and power fortune. That we, and especially you, have powers beyond doubt. The question is what to do with it. You may be interested to know that there is a growing belief amongst the refugees that Alamigo could be liberated. If only the Scions would commit their strength to the cause. Yet theirs is but one of many causes. We stand at a crossroads, Atticus. Each path is paved with good intentions, but where they lead is far from clear. Fair enough. Recall your meeting with the Admiral. Shortly after the Lemminzen sent word of the summoning of Titan, then mayhap you also recall my words to our host. I said unto Merwib that her people had broken their treaty with the kobolds, and that the beastmen had justly responded, that we have been called to intervene in the conflict which she herself had invited. I spoke, in short, the truth. Wherefore did I speak it? Because, owing no allegiance to Limsa, I felt no compulsion to allow the Lemminzens to distort the facts to fit a narrative which justified their actions and absolved them of guilt. Upon this subject, Minophilia can expect a similar reply. Our many dalliances with the city-states have already weakened our claim to neutrality, but the path she contemplates would see us relinquish it entirely. Also very fair. What are you, Papa Lima? None can deny that we would benefit from more support, but if it comes at the cost of our principles, neutrality was ever a delicate matter. I've lost count of the times I've had to explain to people that our allegiances need not necessarily lie in the same place as our headquarters. Mind you, if we are to sell our services for Gil, we might as well declare our fealty to Ul'dah now, and have done with it. I'm quite sure Ida would enjoy the bribes. Well, let's just ask. Ida? I've been receiving lots of gifts lately, but Papa Lima keeps making me send them back. It wouldn't be so bad, but some of them are really nice. I mean, very nearly abandon your principles nice, you know? Oh, Ida. You can tell it's not easy to persuade you, or it's pretty easy to persuade you. There's a lot of the powerful to attract to the covetous as well as the needy. Thus doth prudence dictate that those with power proffer aid with one hand, whilst the other resteth ever on the hilt. Alas, we have not the luxury of time to decipher our petitioners' machinations, nay, not while the beast tribes do labour unseen, defiant in defeat, to rise up their fallen primals once more. Doubt not that they shall return, stronger and bolder both, nor that we shall be the ones to meet them. This sacred charge shall ever be ours. 'Tis but a pity we are so few, and our fortunes so finite. Yeah, and it is pretty unfortunate. We want to keep neutral, but we really do need fucking supplies and money. Resources. What should we do, Alpha Node? Give me a check, buddy. Finishing off this pierogi. Delicious. There we go. This situation is not wholly unexpected. I too have given much thought to our organization's future, though it would seem I have reached a different conclusion. Mayhap it is time I made my feelings known to the antecedent. Come along, Atticus. Alpha Node, Atticus, is aught amiss? You desired counsel, and so you shall have it, Minfilia. The Scions of the Seventh Dawn must leave Uldar. We must do what? Bitch, you heard me. So long as we remain in Uldan territory, we shall never be free to act with impunity. Moving our headquarters to Vessel Bay only delayed the inevitable. We have demonstrated our capabilities, and the Syndicate has taken note. They will not suffer our organization to remain independent now. We are far too dangerous for that. Surely you realize they are the reason Vessel Bay still lacks an Aetherite. They know full well how beneficial one would be to our cause. Which is why it and other favors will be denied us unless we cooperate. If Uldar is no longer suitable, where would you have us go? Experience has taught us that the appearance of neutrality is as important as the reality. Accordingly, we must keep each of the great nations at arm's length. A skill that Arez is very well known to use, and plant our banner in a place which all agree to be beyond their borders. Mordona. Revenant's told to be precise, it lies within neutral territory and offers all the essential facilities we require. By way of additional benefit, it is also frequented by a veritable legion of adventurers who may serve to supplement our ranks. I am, of course, conscious of the fact that we have developed a certain bond with Uldar and her people over the years, but I truly believe this is to be the best course of action. As you yourself observed, we have the invaluable ties to the local community, for through years of concerted effort. Uldar is our home, Alpha Node. To cast aside everything we have built and start anew in that desolate wasteland would be beyond reckless. The decision is yours to make, antecedent. I ask only that you recall the shared promise which first moved us to found the Scions of the Seventh Dawn, which moved you to found the Path of the 12 ere that. We aspire to an ideal, you and I, just as my grandfather did, that makes us more than mere comrades in arms. We are as much as your family as. That will be all, Alpha Node. Ooh, hit a nerve there. I'm sure you have some familial affairs of your own to attend to. Your concern is most generous, but no, I have left them in the hands of men better suited to the task than I. I cannot very well allow my personal affairs to come before the needs of the Order, after all. Ooh, struck a nerve with that family part, I bet. Cooking sherry. Leaving Uldar. Has it truly come to this? Oh, Atticus, pray attend to Alphanode. He is engaged in some business or other and requires your assistance. Pray be on your way. Alphanode waits upon you, and I have much to think about. Oh, and tell him he shall have my answer in due time. Fair enough. Confound it. She knows what must be done, and still she hesitates. All because of these fanciful rumors. Give her a break, dude. They built a lot on this plate in this area. It's kind of tough to just let it all go. I should explain. Minfilia's mother, well, adoptive mother, was among the great many who perished in the calamity. Flamin was her name, though you may know her better as the songstress of Uldar. She was a performer of singular talent, and much beloved by the people of Eorzea, not to mention a certain Shalian minstrel. As you may imagine, the news of her passing was greeted with shock and disbelief by her adoring followers, many of whom refused to acknowledge what had happened. That her body was never found only served to encourage speculation. Minfilia too struggled at first to accept the truth, but as Flamin's absence stretched for months into years, she saw that there could be no other explanation. Until recently, at any rate, for whatever reason, rumors have once again begun to circulate that Flamin is alive and well. One of our informants, Father Iliud, has sent word that a woman matching the songstress's description has been seen of late at the seaside resort of Costa del Sol. If we could succeed in tracking her down, I have no doubt that my worries that now plague Minfilia's heart might be assuaged. I mean to set forth to La Nosha at once. Let us reconvene there and inquire with Master Gegaruju as to the veracity of these rumors. Also, welcome Derek to my stream. Yes, we are doing a full story playthrough of Final Fantasy XIV: A Realm Reborn. We are actually currently in the post patches of A Realm Reborn right now. We're really early into it as well. Also, if you haven't played this before, I highly recommend it, as it's a very fun MMO game and really wonderful storytelling as well. I've actually played through this already on a few accounts already, especially on my main one. I'm already caught up with the main expansion, or pretty much the current expansion of Dawn Trail. But I'm replaying through it again just for the story and streaming it along for people that might not have experienced it yet, so that people can play along with me or just enjoy the story as well. And if you like it so far and want to give it a shot, I do have all my videos saved on a VOD on my channel, which there is a link on it on my Twitch channel as well if you want to go through and look through that, or watch any of those and play along, or play along as I stream as well. And then also people are more than welcome to join me on the stream as well whenever I'm playing. But yeah, also super cool that you live stream on Twitch and stream and on YouTube as well. I'll have to check you out later. See what kind of content you like to do. As of right now, I'm trying to just get back into the swing of things on Final Fantasy, because it has been a while, and I am way behind on the content for this game, but it's fine. There's no real rush to anything. Maybe hopefully I can catch up to everything before the time the next expansion comes out. We'll see. But yeah, I'm just playing through, reading all the dialogue and everything. Let's get back into it. Oh, sweet siren of the sands, my Mikote muse, why have you forsaken me? Titan's vein, I mean Atticus, what brings you to my humble resort? Flamen? You mean to tell me the goddess made flesh who dwelt among us until so very recently was the songstress of Uldar? Egads, man! If I had known that, I would have chained her to my bedpost and never let her leave. Very creepy. I don't like that. Don't like that line at all. Oh, for shame. To think that she now plies her trade for the riffraff off to the west, or wherever she said she was going. It's a tragedy, I say. A tragedy. West, is it? Thank you, Master Gigiriju. Your information will serve us well. That said, there are many number of places she could be. I shall begin my search by the docks and see if any witnesses might have some knowledge to spare. I would be most appreciative if you could travel on to Wineport and do the same. Alright. Let's go search for Minfilia's possibly dead adoptive mom. Totally normal thing to be doing. Shibida-boba, yibida. Hello, have you seen a cat lady around here? Oh, Professor Nauticus, the savior of Wineport. To what do we owe the pleasure? Ah, yes, we did receive a customer matching that description. She was a delight to behold, to give the woman her due, but her perfume was so ghastly. I had no choice but to eject her from the premises, interfering with the tastings, you understand? If she is your query, why not consult our blind associate? His olfactory perception is without peer. Even that I could smell the woman from a mile away, I dare say he could smell her from 10. Of course, ask the blind guy if he's seen where Minfilia's been. Not Minfilia, Flamen. You want to know if I've seen a Mikote lass by the name of Flamen? I wish! I haven't seen a lass of any description for far too bloody long. I'm so lonely. So ask the blind guy if he's seen her. Ah! I have had many grand adventures since we last spoke, Atticus. I see you have had many grand adventures since we last spoke, Atticus. You must share them with me sometime. The girl from a little while ago? One does not forget a perfume like that. So robust and intoxicating, yet simultaneously familiar. reminiscent of a bloom native to these parts, in fact. I said as much as when we spoke. She complimented my powers of observation and asked me where she might find some of the flowers. So I told her to follow the road south to the Raincatcher Gully, then head east after crossing the second bridge. The flowers which grow in the shade of the cliff have the strongest scent, you see. If you make haste, you may yet find her there. Good deal. Let's go see if we can find this mystery woman. This Catwoman of mystery. There we go. There she is! It's Flamin! Would you care for an egg? Uh-oh. To relearn how to play Paladin again. There we go, not that hard. Actually, my last stream wasn't really all that long, because I think I streamed the crossover event with 16. So it wasn't that long since I last streamed. Anyway. I am in your debt, stranger. I did not realize my activities had roused the Gabu's ire until it was too late. Their oils can be used to make a perfume, you see, and we were looking for you, because we thought you were dead. Flamin, I don't... Who are you? Whom do you serve? It appears you have already found our woman. Consider me impressed, my friend. The songstress of Uldar, I presume? Minfilia, or should I say Esilia, is looking for you. Esilia? You're the very picture of health, milady, yet the world thinks you're dead. I can only conclude that this was by design. The question is why? Not everyone who endeavors to find me does so with the best intentions, child. You will be pleased to know that I fully intend to reveal myself to Minfilia when the time is right. Oh, well, that does please me, more than you know. But tell me, sojourns in the forest of Lenosha aside, when exactly will the time be right? When I deem it so. Do you imagine I traveled all this way on a whim? As I was telling your associate prior to your intrusion, I came here to harvest these flowers for use in a perfume. Does that satisfy your curiosity, or would you interrogate me further? My apologies for the interruption. Anyway, now that we all have that which we came for, might we continue this conversation in a safer locale? Wineport, say? Sounds good to me. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I streamed the Final Fantasy 16 event. I hope they saved it, because I actually don't remember if I saved that one to the VODs or not. Ooh, that one could be lost to time. Lost in the stream. If that's the case, oh well. Still got this cute dog out of it. Good dog. This is not at all how I envisioned it. I can scarcely begin to imagine what emotions will go through Minfilia's heart when she reunites with her mother after all these years. Yeah, that'd be, kind of a huge fucking shock. Let's go with this. You say my daughter awaits us in Westwood Bay, yes? I've kept her wait. Oh, hold on. My hair keeps getting in the way. I have kept her waiting long enough. Let's be off on the next ferry. I can finish fashioning the perfume along the way. Understood. Come with me. It'd be my pleasure to escort you to the Waking Sands. Well, won't she be in for a huge surprise? Bring back her dead mom. Minphilia, we got a surprise for you. You're not gonna believe who we found at Walmart. Antecedent, you have a guess. Surprise! It's your mom that everyone thought was dead. Lamin! Celia. Aww. That's nice. I haven't seen her like this in years, Atticus. Good hug. I never truly believed it when they told me you were dead. But what kept you away for so long? The Imperials came for me, as I always knew they would, and so I resolved to stay as far away from you as I could, lest the pursuit of me endanger you and our cause. I could think of no better way to grant you the freedom to continue our work. And continue it you did, achieving things I would not have imagined possible. I followed your every success and celebrated it in secret. I am so proud of you, Celia. I learned from the best. I have a gift for you. So Celia, perfume. You remembered. How could I ever forget? You wore it all the time. If I ever lost sight of you, I could find you again just by following my nose. I did not think it was made anymore. You must have gone to so much trouble. It was no trouble to me, my darling. I fear I cannot say the same for Atticus, however. I could not have made it without him. Thank you, Atticus. Thank you both. No problem. There's something else. This is a cat's eye I found. All those years you kept it. Well, all these years you kept it. My father was a member of the Alamegan resistance. When I was yet a child, he brought me here to Uda. The incident which claimed his life happened shortly after our arrival. It was Lamin who took care of me then. She raised me as her own, taught me everything I needed to know how to survive. I am no stranger to the facts of your history, yet I fear I have failed to grasp the implications. It is clear that there is much I do not know about you and your mother both. One of her first lessons to me concerned mining, and I was a very dedicated student. This cat's eye was the first stone I unearthed. It wasn't much, of course, but I was extremely proud to have found it nonetheless. So I gave it to Lamin as a gift. She said it was beautiful, but there I am at a loss. Why are you returning this to me? Is something amiss? No, Celia, nothing is amiss. Quite the opposite. I need you to realize how far you've come, and how much further you must still go. You and your allies have accomplished more than I could have ever hoped. You have succeeded where I have failed, and made me so proud that words fail me. But even as I marvel at the woman you've become, and at all the many things you've done, I cannot help but think of that which you have yet to do, and of what it may entail. Acelia, daughter, you cannot stay here anymore. You and the Scions must leave Uldar. Lamin! Excuse me. Big stretch. You built it once, Cecilia. You can build it again. And this time we'll do it together. Truly. Athenode, the time has come for the Scions to leave Vesper Bay. We shall establish a new headquarters in Revenant's Toll, as you proposed. Much work lies ahead of us. Inform our fellow Scions and send word to the students of Baldesion. Preparations begin at once. What a nice moment. Oh, give me 1 sec before I start the next quest. Please excuse the munching. I had to get a little snack. Those pierogies didn't fill me up, especially since I only had 2 left. It's all well and good that we have found ourselves a new home in Revenant's Toll, but there is much to be done in so little time. Our first step would be to secure cooperation with the Adventurers Guild representative there. Were it not for the Guild's considerable efforts, the original camp Revenant's Toll would have never been established, much less its more heavily fortified successor. However, with construction still ongoing and resources in short supply, it seems certain that the Guild will require something in return for their support, sympathetic to our cause though they may be. Whatever they ask, I shall not begrudge it. To be plain, we need them more than they need us. Without their assistance, such essential tasks as securing new facilities, cultivating relationships with local merchants, and recruiting adventurers will prove difficult, if not impossible. 1 sec. You need not concern yourself with such matters, antecedent. Really, Alphanode, if I need concern myself with anything, it should surely matters such as these. Indirectly, perhaps. I submit that you might instead concern yourself with a different matter, namely to whom the resolution of such matters might best be entrusted. And here I am. Nor do I come alone. I present the esteemed emissary of the Adventurers Guild at Revenant's Toll. Damn, boy, you work fast. It is an honor, antecedent. Upon receiving word of your intentions from Master Alphanode, we thought it best begin talks at the earliest available opportunity. Know that my associates at Revenant's Toll hold the signs of the Seventh Dawn in the highest regard. We should be honored to work in your organization. There are, of course, certain provisions which must needs be negotiated. If it please you, I would do so. It does. Sir, unless I am mistaken, you're the one known as Atticus, are you not? May I say what a pleasure it is to make your acquaintance? Yeah, I know. Pretty epic. Slapone spoke of you in the most glowing terms. To steal an Imperial Reaper and then use it to infiltrate a Guardian Casham is an undertaking few would contemplate, and few still survive. You shall always be welcome in Revenant's Toll. We hope you will favor us with your presence again ere long. Well, well, it would seem your reputation precedes you, Atticus. Mayhap I should dispatch you to Revenant's Toll with all haste, as first intended. But before that, I dare say you have earned yourself a rest. After all, you have travelled so far, and there is already so much you have done for us, and for me. Well, we will speak again anon. Till then, take care. Excuse me, just snacking. Ah, Atticus, were you able to get some rest? I would ask that you come with me to meet. I would ask you to come with me to Solar. Alphanode has just returned, and it seems there is something he would share with us. Oh, God dang it. So much dialogue to speak through. Please, I'm begging you, voice these cutscenes for me. Oh, Blake. My cat's here. Okay. You're here. Good. I come bearing news. Negotiations are concluded. And our friends of the Adventurers Guild have agreed to furnish us with new facilities and material support in exchange for our assistance in the ongoing defense and development of Revenant's Toll. The Scions of the Seventh Dawn shall have a new home in Mordona, the Rising Stones. Yay! Woo! Alright! A bittersweet I don't want to sound like it. A bittersweet victory, if truth be told. I cannot deny that I had to come look forward to Tataru's tales of our many guests and their many, many demands. From the waking sands to the rising stones. Passably poetic. That wasn't your doing, was it? The only guy who ever talks like Shakespeare in this world. I too have news to share. In expectations of this momentous day, I personally informed the Alliance leaders of our plans, and they have each pledged their full support, General Raban included. Moreover, I have decided that the time is right for us to cast off these vestiges of our Order's veil of secrecy and announce ourselves to the world. Are you sure that is wise, antecedent? If anything, it is a mere formality. Our existence is quite possibly the worst kept secret in Eorzea. That's for sure. Let us affirm our identity and proclaim our achievements, that all may know what the Scions of the Seventh Dawn stand for. Well, obvious risk apart, it would be nice to receive a little more recognition. What was that accent? Oh my god, I'm sorry. And the people have a right to know who saved them. It is my hope that this gesture will encourage the people of Eorzea to place their trust in us. I will reveal to them the true extent of our power, yes, but in so doing, I would show them that it is a power accountable to no one, and at once to all. And what of us? We who have felled primals and faced down the Empire. To you, my fellow Scions, I would say this. Prepare for the challenges which lie ahead, for they will be great indeed. Great, I say, yet no greater than us, and we will rise to them, as we have time and again, united as one. There must be some way I can... Wait! That area is said to be rich in minerals. Maybe I should ask for Laman to teach me the basics of mining too. No, Tataru. Do you ever wonder why... do you ever wonder how he does it? Alpha Node, I mean. It was almost predictable that he should appear with an emissary of the Adventurers Guild mere moments after I had expressed the need to forge ties between our organizations. Truly, his sense of timing rivals even your own. Setting such mysteries aside for the present, I have a task for you. I would like you to deliver these documents to Southbourne. They concern our forthcoming move. Do take care on the road, and present us well, Atticus. Can do. Sorry, just checking yeah, just checking some stuff. I was told to expect a Scion, but I didn't expect it to be you. It has been far too long, Atticus. You have something for me, yes? We're moving in! We're your new neighbors. I see now. Yes, everything seems to be in order. You'll be staying with us for a while, yes? Would that we had a dozen more like you. Since we don't, though, we'll just have to give you the work of a dozen men. I jest. Thank God. I don't want to work with 1,000 men. It's possibly a primal. Back to do work of a dozen men, I see. But yes. Even I can appreciate that an important man such as yourself has little time for menial tasks. But since you're here, mayhap you'd be keen on having a look around the Scion's new home. See that impressive structure over there? That's the place. Usually built to house a branch of the guild, you see. As such, it comes complete with a tavern where adventurers can rest from the road, fill their bellies with good food and drink, and their ears with tales of fortunes to be had about the realm. You may get a bit raucous. How do you pronounce that? It may get a bit raucous at times, but I imagine it'll be as good a place as any to recruit capable men and women to your cause. Come with me, I'll show you around. Oh, hold that thought, I got a phone call.
Is that you, Atticus? I'm quite sorry to interrupt, but I have the most urgent news. We received grim tidings from Gridania, and it appears our aid is required at once. I must ask you to report back to the Waking Sands with all due haste.
Is everything quite alright, friend? Can't say I'm privy to the details, but it would appear that this is no time for a leisurely tour. No worries, you can rest assured that I'll see to all the necessary arrangements. Pray, return any time after you've seen to your more pressing matters. Oh boy! Let's go see Tattoo. Man, it's gonna be so great not having to use these Aetherite tickets so much. What is it, Tataru? What'd you make me use an Aetherite ticket for?
Messenger from the Twin Adder came to the Waking Sands while you were in Modona. I wasn't privy to his conversation with the antecedent, but I did see the look on her face after he took his leave. Something is definitely amiss. Could it be that the Ixal have summoned Garuda again? Or mayhap the Imperial forces have been sighted within the Shroud? Well, whatever it may be, I'm absolutely certain it's nothing you can't handle. Now go and ask the antecedent if there's anything you can do.
Oh, I remember doing this quest. I knew this day would come, yet I prayed it would not come so soon. We have reason to believe that another primal, or an entity resembling one, has been summoned in Gridania. Not another one! Thine arrival is customarily timely, Atticus. The etheric waves leave little room for doubt. Thy talents will be needed ere long. If there be truth in my suspicions, 'tis a familiar foe we face, though one quite unlike the Lady of the Vortex. We dare not draw conclusions without evidence, but as Urianger says, the readings bear a strong resemblance to the ones observed more than 5 years ago. Though I had hoped the Muggles guard beyond such follies. Suffice it to say, the disturbance warrants a full investigation.
Thy presence hath been requested by Commander Huloi. He awaited thee at the Adder's Nest. Pray hasten to Gridania, Atticus. Ida and Papalima will rendezvous with you there. May you walk in the light of the crystal. Let's go to Gridania. Oh, gotta wait for it to load. My PlayStation can only handle so much. I really need to get this game on PC. It just make a lot of stuff easier, honestly. One of these days I'm gonna get this game on PC when I can afford it. A pleasure to see you as always, Father Historia. Thank you for coming so swiftly. I cannot think of no one more qualified to... but we're getting ahead of ourselves. Allow me to explain. I will take the bending one. Oh, I forgot I have a minion. From the Yokai event. Oh yeah, and that's from the Dungeon Session. I don't remember where this one's from. There we go. Let's get our weapon. Nice. What's it? Oh, that one's pretty cool. I've seen that one before. I'll hang on to that now. I still have... Yeah, I still have the ancient sword, so I can glamour over it. Let's keep it for now, though. Hail to the king, Kupo! Hail to the king, baby. Not long ago, the Mughal oh my god. Not long ago, the Mughal Kuplo Kop visited Adder's Nest to request an audience with the Elder Seedseer. He spoke of an imminent threat to all Mughal kind, one which would imperil the entire Trollsworth if left unchecked. You proved an able ambassador to the Sylphs, and we would have you reprise the role in our dealings with the Mughals. The rest should you hear from Kuplakop himself. The rest you should hear from Kuplakop himself. He awaits you with the Elder Seedseer, the Lotus Stand. Yay! Time to get some Moogle weapons. Love the Moogle weapons. Over here. Yes, I'd like to join. Depending on how long it goes, I may just end the stream after beating
the King Moogle Primal. We'll see. Not sure how long it'll last.
Please, you have to stop them. You must kill them. They're not bad, Moogles, Koopa. They're just misguided. A gentle, firm thrashing is in order, yes, but no. Calm yourself, Kublai. Can you not see that he hasn't the faintest idea of what you're talking about? Be quiet this instant. Pray, forgive his witless outburst, sister. Most grateful am I that you have come, Atticus, and upon such short notice. Truly Gridania could not wish for a more stalwart ally. But you are doubtless eager to know wherefore we summoned you. Our friend Kublai has brought to us news of a most unsettling development. It would seem that good King Mogomog XII has returned to Eorzea. A curious thing to hear, I know. Truth to tell, I myself cannot say for sure if he is a genuine figure from history or some manifestation of Moogle mythology. Kuplo here would have me believe the former. Once upon a time we Moogles served the gods of the heavens. It was quite nice up there, unspeakably beautiful, unimaginably spacious, and with a literally endless supply of wine. Kupo. In spite of this, or possibly because of the last part, the gods eventually became discontented with and started squabbling, which made life jolly difficult for the poor Moogles. So good King Mogobot XII, may his glorious name live forever, decreed that the time had come to leave Kupo. The realm of man would suffice, he said, so all the Moogles should live there instead. Unfortunately, the two realms are so far apart that we couldn't safely fly down. But good King Mogomog XII, may his miraculous foresight ever be praised, knew exactly what to do, Kupo. He had a rope, you see, the longest one ever woven. This he nobly held, while his subjects climbed all the way down to the world below. And that is how we Moogles came to this land, Kupo. All of us except good King Mogomog XII, may his courageous sacrifice never be forgotten, and he alone would remain in the heavens so that the Moogle kind might at last know peace. Except that he has not remained in the heavens, from what I understand, that being your reason for contacting us, yes? I'll bet he tied the rope to something. Good thinking. Remind me again what the problem was with him returning to Eorzea? The problem, Ida, lies in the fact that he was summoned. It is our belief that good King Mogomog XII is myth made manifest via means akin to those employed by the beast tribes in summoning of their gods. Wait, you're saying a handful of Moogles with a blood crystals wished really, really hard, and he just sort of appeared? Would that even work? What I cannot fathom is why they would even try. With Garuda humbled and the Ultima weapon destroyed, what new threat could have prompted them to make such a drastic measure? Might that not in itself be the answer? Twice in the last half-decade, the Eorzea has been brought into the very brink of destruction, only to be spared at the last by the heroics of a chosen few. To you who braved those tempests and survived by virtue of your own strength, this latest period of peace will doubtless seem... Oh my god, I cannot read. Will doubtless seem a welcome respite. But to those who had not the power to defend themselves, who are spared only by another's grace, this is merely the calm before the storm. I think the Mongols God are afraid of what tomorrow will bring, and that things may not end so well as they did yesterday. That fear has driven them to call upon a greater power, one they believe can be relied upon to protect their loved ones and their homes come what may. I assure you, the Mongols God only want to protect the forest from the outsiders. But ever since the return of good King Mogomog XII, may his boundless grace fill our hearts with love, they started to get a little carried away, Kupo. verging on a lot, in fact. Like the sylphs who summon Ramu, you mean? We cannot discount the possibility that this entity is influencing the Mughals in a manner similar to that of a primal. We share the same concern. Whoever or whatever the king may be, it is our belief that he poses a threat, not only to the Mughal kind, but to Gridania as a whole. Thus do we beseech you, Atticus, confront good King Mog XII, and drive him from our midst. Humbly do I thank you. The sanctuary of the Mongols' god and their liege lord is concealed by magical wards. Brother E. Sumiyan of the Conjurers Guild will doubtless be able to offer insight on how they might be dispelled. Pray, seek his counsel ere you proceed any further.
All I heard was, come and collect your Moogle weapon. Which I am so down for. Do they still give out the Moogle weapons in this trial? They should, right? They should, right? It's still a thing. It might not be a thing. I don't remember. I guess we'll find out. Yeah. Oh, sorry, I'm a bit steady. Sorry, a bit steady too close to you. Welcome, Atticus. Welcome. That you should come. That you should be the one to face good King Mogmor XII is great comfort to me and the Elementals both. As I'm sure you know, the Mughals are not by their nature a warlike race. Yet should the king be suffered to remain, it is like that his influence will bring about change in them. Thus does it behoove us to defeat him quickly, before any lasting damage is done. Make whatever preparations you deem necessary, and inform me when you are ready to seek the king. Plus, if you could just stand back there. Thank you. Sorry about that. You have selected the regicide. Oh boy. The ward's barring access to the King's Sanctuary can only be nullified through the use of enchanted keystones. The self-same method employed 5 years ago when the first king was summoned to Eorzea. It was with great regrets that we were forced to sanction the slaying of the Guardians who then held the keystones, for none were in possession at the time. By the grace of the Elementals, however, we have been spared that burden on this occasion. Kupelkop confided in me that he had been entrusted with a set of keystones by the Mongols God themselves. Yet wishing not to betray their confidence, he begged me to find some other means to gain entry to the King's Sanctum. Alas, I have been unable to do so, and dare not labor any longer, for fear that the Mughals might succumb to the corrupting influence of their liege lord. We must needs have Kublai-Kop's keystones. Atticus, pray go to him and beg his assistance. He waits you at West Shore Pier. Impress upon him our great need, and I am certain he will yield. We need the keystones! Oh man, if only I could be a keyblade wielder in this world. I would have the key to everything already. There it is. Oh, Scooby-Doo! So, how will you do it, Kupo?
Oh, he told you about that. Well, if there truly is no other way, I'll do it, Kupo. Take the ferry to Sweet Bloom Pier. I'll go on ahead.
Okey-doke, Sweet Bloom Pier. Yep. Please and thank you. I need the sweater. I need the sweater too. Look at how big those Moogles are. God dang, what they feed them boys?
Don't you dare lie to me, Kupo. I know what you're planning and I won't allow it. Open your eyes, Kupo. The king will never be satisfied, no matter how many crystals you bring him.
Hey, what's going on here? No bullying.
We offered you a choice, and this is how you repay us? By consorting with this here?
Whoa, watch it.
Imperials, Gridanians, Seers, you no different from the rest of them. Actually, you're worse, Kupo.
Whoa. Jeez, guys. Take it easy.
Chain it to his kinsmuggles. He plots a treason against the crown.
Enough. Kuplacop will answer for his crimes soon enough, as will all who defy the will of good King Magomov XII. May he reign forevermore, Kupo.
Why did that guy have a different voice? The king is planning to purge the 12 wood of his enemies, Kupo. We got to stop it before it's too late.
So bright and shiny. Where am I right now, actually? I'm just curious. Okay, I know. Yeah, just wanted to... No, I don't actually come here that often.
The entrance to Thorn Marsh is deeper than the Brim Patch, Kupo. If you take me there, I can overfire the ward. But be warned, the Moogles gotta have set traps to lure the enchanted beast. I can't hide from them, so you'll need to protect me, Kupo.
Escort the Kupo. Oh yeah, escort. I hate escort missions. He's coming, right? Oh, he's so slow. Oh, that's right. Which one's my range attack? I do not know. I think it's that one. Where's Koopa? Oh, he's right there in front of me. Didn't even notice. Still falling, buddy? Yep. Another one? God dang. Oh, that wasn't even it. Holy crap. It's like a monster, a new monster at every step. Oh, there's one over there too. notice us. Please don't notice us. Don't mind me, just come through. Excuse me. God, we brought the seedlings. Are you ready to face the King, Kupo? And step closer to the ward. Raise your hand and focus, like when you tune to an Aetheryte, Kupo. I'll open the way for you. Open Sesame! The rest is up to you, Kupo. Now go and teach those foolish Moogles a lesson. Send them King back to Witty Cave. Thorn March Hard now available. How far are we into this patch? Let me see real quick before we start this. Because I think this is still patch 2.1, right? Because yeah, this is still 2.1. Let's try to finish this patch. We'll try to finish this patch and see how far that gets us. About. No thanks. One sec. There we go. Let's get rid of that. But yeah, I think should have enough time to probably finish the rest of this patch, because after this it's only like 3 more quests. So we'll see. Hopefully we can get through the dialogue fast enough. Well, we shall see. And that was a quick cue. I didn't even realize that. Man, that was stupidly fast cue. I love it. Do I have a Kupo? Who the 7 is are they? Manning and ledgers, I wager. Muggles are jobs! So what was it? Oh, just barely made it. Oh! Almost got him, almost got him. Let's fucking go! Yeah, you better run. I love the little cries of distress. It's so fucking funny. Oh, cool! Yeah, I did get the little coffer for the Muggles. Heck yeah! The weapon coffer, the Moogle weapon coffer. Hell yeah! So atrocious. I love it. You did it, Kupo! You did it! Good King Malgamal the 12, may his mighty soul rest in pieces no more! I shudder to think what might have happened had you not stopped the Muggles guard when you did. Thank you, Atticus. Vamps now they'll come to the senses and stop playing at fairy tales. Rest assured that this chieftain will have a choice words for them too. You should go and tell Pukni Pak about that the king is no more, Kupo. She's with Raya O at Camp Drakewell and can relay the news to the chieftain. Raya O. Raya O. Let's use that weapon coffer, shall we? Yes, here it is. Let's go ahead and use it. Moonblade. Hell yeah. Morbid Mogblade. Behold, my new, powerful, and indestructible weapon! Ooh, it actually does look kind of cool, though. Hell yeah. Oh my god, I unabashedly really love that, actually. Unironically love that. That's so cool. Oh, now it's raining. I've been waiting for it to rain in Gridania on my other account. So, because I'm doing the fishing job quests on that one. It hasn't rained for like ever. Raya, oh!
Do I dare believe my ears? Good King Magamod XII, may his magnificent virtue serve as an example to us all, has fallen? Oh, Mugukai knows you a debt, Kupo. Ah, and I sense Raya O wishes to congratulate you as well. I shall let you two speak without fear of interruption. On the properties of Primals. Your bravery and service to the Trollswood and her Moogles shall not be forgotten, Atticus. My sisters will doubtless wish to hear the tale of this great victory from the mouth of the man responsible. Pray return to the Lotus Stand and share to the full account of the day's events, while the details are yet fresh in your mind. Okie doke.
Thunder. 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 One of these days I will have this on PC, so I don't have to worry about having to hide the chat. Yeah, now it's raining Gridania. Thanks, game. Been waiting for that on another account, and it has never happened. Now it happens on this one. Totally not salty about it at all. Atticus, you have returned to us, unharmed and victorious. Thus have I 2 reasons to be glad. Yet many questions remain unanswered. If you would be so kind as to oblige me, I would fain hear all that occurred in Thornmarch. Then it has to be feared.
The king really is a primal. But really he isn't, is he? I mean, the Moogles don't worship him. For one thing, he's not even a god to them. That doesn't sound like any primal I've ever heard of.
Then mayhap the fault lies with the definition. The fact remains that through the combination of power contained in crystals and the force of their collective faith, the Moogles called forth a being that is by right should not exist. Moreover, when slain, said being left no corpse, the earth which comprised him instead being scattered to the 4 winds. According to the accepted definition, he may not be a primal, but the mode of his manifestation was
every aspect the same. Respect, the same. Which means... Asians. This whole business reeks of their handiwork. They said it was a masked man who had taught them how years ago. Gridania had no shortage of masked men, and I never thought to question. Confound it all! How many more will they ensnare with their tainted gifts? Too many, I fear. So long as there are paragons to stir the embers, fools to build the pyre, and crystals to feed the flames. Ever and again shall we suffer primal visitation, a somber thought, or a solitary one. My heartfelt thanks, Atticus. Already the information you have provided has proven invaluable. The Grand Serpent Marshal and I have much to discuss. Oh, before you do, my lady, I was hoping we might finish discussing that other matter. The matter of which you speak has even now been settled. The Silence shall not want for support. We shall be glad to send additional supplies to Revenant's Toll. We knew we could count on you, my lady! While Ida and I remain to discuss the particulars of our arrangement with the Elder Seedsir, mayhap you could return to the Waking Sands and apprise the antecedents of all that has transpired? Sure. I mean, I could just call her, but why don't we just go visit her in person, I guess? Why don't we just do that for a second? Shoop. Shoo up, do up a daddy. Shibba da bop up, boob down. Yeah. I give my balls to my butt, baby. Alright. Pray return to the Waking Sands. It is good to see you hale and healthy, Atticus. I received word from Ida and Papalimo that you had failed good King Mogomar XII, but I had hoped to hear from your version of the tale. So, it was as they said, some of the same methods used by the beast tribes and taught by the Asians. Though unfortunate, this incident did at least serve to remind the Elder Seedsir of our usefulness. Her offer of additional support could not have come at a better time. My thanks, Atticus. 2 more quests, 2 more quests, 2 more quests! Owing to the tireless efforts of all concerned, we are, at long last, ready to bid farewell to Vesper Bay. So as to avoid drawing undue attention, we shall make the journey to Revenant's Toll in small groups, departing at irregular intervals. Lest you doubt, it is still my intention to conduct future operations openly, but on this particular occasion, the need for caution overrides all other concerns. To move north as one ponderous caravan would only serve to invite attack. It seemed only right that I should be the last to leave, and I would have you remain with me until the end, Atticus. Upon my departure, the Waking Sands will formally cease to be our headquarters, and the premises will be given into the care of Urianger. I had thought to relinquish the property, but he was quite adamant, and I had not the heart to disagree. These walls have borne witness to some of the brightest and darkest moments in our Order's history. Mayhap it best that we do not forsake them entirely. Urianger shall remain here and devote his energies to studying the nature of primals. By the grace of the 12, he will one day discover the permanent solution that he will have sought for so long. Of course, he will not be alone, as they shall continue to work closely with him as well. Should they require our assistance, I have the assurance that they will not hesitate to contact us. Speaking of Urianger, would you inquire of him if any tasks remain undone? I cannot escape the feeling that I have forgotten something important.
Let's go find out. Let's go see if our boy has anything needing to be done. If he needs help with anything. I remember this guy. He comes up later in the story. Can I talk to him?
I should have done something, done anything, but I didn't. And now I'll not let it be for nothing. I will earn this.
Cool. I have no idea what he's talking about. Thou art ever welcome, Atticus, but I require no assistance. Pray take thy leave unburdened by concern for my well-being. Verily, thy countenance bespeaks a desire to quit this place without further delay. Mayhap thou thinkest this chapter of our tale concluded, that these halls should rightly be consigned to the annals of history. In man's eagerness to seize the future, how readily he doth set down the past. Full many a proud pioneer hath bravely stridden into the great unknown, only to find there the banner of his ancestor, faded by the aeons, and still man glorieth in his discoveries. 'Tis through his pride that wisdom doth ever give way to ignorance, while they who lurk in shadow remain hidden, lost no sooner than they are found. Literally could not understand a word of that. What are you talking about?
Be not offended, Atticus. Thy conduct hath ever been beyond reproach. Despite thy surpassing strength in all thy many victories, thou hast ever been so convinced of thine own greatness as to imagine thyself above the failings of thy forebears. Mayhap it is the echo which hath opened thine eyes to lessons of history. Would that the same could be said of...
Said of what? Said of who? Said of you? Said of me? One sec. Ah! Sorry, that's my scream. Whence came that cry? The Solar, 12 full fin, the antecedent. Let's go check. Oh, my feelings on the ground. Winfilia, what are you doing on the ground?
Atticus, you must...
Exposition.
Tell me, Louis, would you have done the same?
Louis Levier was a remarkable man, wise beyond mortal measure. Would I had met him prior to his passing.
An Asian? Here? How?
How readily you see. Yet you are indeed gifted, antecedent.
But you are not like the others. Your robes.
Gifted.
but ignorant. Yet I shall not judge you harshly. The fault lies with your forebears. It has been millennia. Mine are the robes of an emissary. Unlike he who came before, I have no quarrel with you. He who? You speak of La Habrea? La Habrea is a warrior. He fought. He fell. He may yet learn from his mistakes. Then he is still calm. I only confirm that which you already knew. There is no cessation, no oblivion, only expulsion. You, what are? We're ready when you are, milady. If there's nothing else... Is something the matter?
She doesn't see him.
I feel the same way. After everything that's happened here, it feels so strange to leave. But I'm sure we'll soon get used to Revenant's toll. Well, I'll let you say your goodbyes. Take as long as you like, my lady. We shall depart whenever you're ready.
It is only to be expected. She lacks a gift and the knowledge both. To her, we are indistinct.
I do not understand.
Shadowless, fleshless, formless. What truth there is in each tale is diluted by time and telling. Knowledge dictates expectation, and expectation colors perception. Thus did she perceive not. So it is with all but a chosen few. Even you, when young, could not yet see with eyes unclouded.
You know nothing about me. Nothing!
The gift grants you clarity. It grants you focus. With it, you may in time come to see us as we are, rather than this crude approximation.
La Habrea did not think so highly of the Echo.
La Habrea is wrong about a great many things. The Echo is indeed a gift, albeit one you have yet to master.
And if we did?
There would be no strife between our peoples, for we would be of one mind. I leave as I came, in peace, antecedent. May we meet again as friends.
Wait! Stay where you are!
That's a scream. Mayhap I was indelicate. 'Tis a mercy she shields her children from his grace with such resolve. Was it also by her hand that you survived the ardor, I wonder? Good dog. I got a good dog. I take it there is no need to explain. Save your concern. He did me no lasting harm. Whatever his intention was not to kill. Why'd we be late?
I heard a cry! What happened? Are you alright?
You look faint. Do you need to lie down?
I can fetch you a flask of my special tonic.
Here, Jay. Send word to the students of Aldesian. Tell them to scour the archives.
the forbidden tomes in particular. If there is any reference to an Asian robed in white, however oblique, I would know of it.
An Asian, my lady? Was that what gave you cause to cry out? I did but moments ago glimpse a figure clad in white set forth from the waking sands. Yet Asians are wont to employ teleportation magics. Why would one be so brazen? I know not and care not. Find him, Atticus. Turn every stone and vessel away if you have to. You got it. Pray, attend me, Tataru. Oops. Just go find this guy and kick his butt! Oh, where could it be? He couldn't have gone far. Oh, there he is. Well, that was easy. I am told that you are the warrior of light, but I would know for myself. I shall walk north, and you may choose to follow. Know, however, that you will be waylaid if you do. You may even perish. Should you survive, we shall speak anon. I'll survive. I will survive. Hey, hey. Look out. Noise. Oh, I forgot it makes noise whenever I pull it out and put it away. It's so cute. I love it. Easy peasy.
I got my cat on me. I got my little cat. I got my little cat. Oh god, so many things. Yeah, nice of you to put them up, like, right in the middle of, like, a field of a bunch of, like, angry toads that could also attack. Real dick move, dick move of you. Yeah, there we go. Been ignoring this forever. Awesome. Remarkable. Truly remarkable. I thank you for granting me this indulgence. None save he who bested La Habrea could endure such an examination. The little Moogle sound when I pull it out. Have the laws of man grown so twisted in my absence that it is now permitted to lay hands upon an emissary? You bore witness to my audience with the antecedent, did you not? Do you know how I acted only in self-defense? I realize the same cannot be said of La Habrea. Even amongst his brethren, he is considered unique. Nevertheless, I cannot wholly condemn his misdeeds, for through them we discovered you, one so strong in the gift that he could cast us out. I really gotta get the king's or emperor's new shield. Your mother favors you still, that much is plain, but surely you must feel it. Her influence wanes, and your strength shall soon be spent. These lands, these people, this world, all shall soon change. As it was, so shall it be again, as it should always have been. Doubt my claims and question my motives if you will. Only believe me when I say this. I am Elidibus, emissary, bearer of the word of the one true God, and we shall meet again. Spookaman! Oh man, my button's so delayed. God, even the music isn't coming out. Oh, there we go. Oh, that is so delayed. Please, please, I need this for PC. It would run so much better on my PC, my poor PlayStation. Running like a fucking jet engine over here. That and I actually do need to clean it out. That's actually my fault.
I should really clean it out, to be honest.
Thank the gods you've returned, Atticus. After you left, I began to worry that I might have sent you to your doom. I take it our visitor proved elusive. Beg pardon? He was waiting for you? What did you do? What did he say? As it was, so shall it be again. Of when does he speak? And of what exactly? The words of Elizabeth portend much, but reveal nothing, save perhaps a measure of disdain for La Habrea. I had hoped for answers, but it seems I shall have to be content with a wealth of additional questions.
One last quest! One last quest! Build on the stone!
Let us decide the matter of this Ascian until after we have completed our move to Rising Stones. There is but one final favor I would ask of you before I depart. I believe I mentioned before that my father was a member of the Alamegan Resistance. The truth is, however, it's more complicated than that. As far as the Empire knew, he was a spy. He maintained the deception for nigh on half a decade, furnishing the Resistance with the vital Imperial secrets while feeding his paymasters subtly conceived misinformation. When he died some 15 years ago, my father left behind his journal, which I have closely guarded ever since. It contains every shred of information he and his agents would steal on what they believe to be the single greatest threat to Eorzea, the Primals. Its wisdom has guided me through the years, though there is much within I still do not understand. It is my hope that Urianger will fare better. Tell him to treat it with care. It is all I have left of my father.
Of course. Also, someone sent me an invite. A company invite. No housing, no net renters. Ooh, God, I love that name, though. Also, weird how they even get me on through here. Sorry, I've been pulling up the chat. No, that's rude. I'm sorry. Doesn't look like they have like a whole lot of members. Oh man, that's a cool name though. Netrunners? It's freaking cool, dude. You know what? Let's join them. Why not? I accidentally was out of the game for so long that I unfortunately got kicked from the last free company I was, just because I was so inactive for so long. Not through any what's it called, what am I saying? Not through any drama or anything. It's just I was literally gone for so long that let me let you know. Sorry for putting this on stream. I'll put that. I really need a PC. I'm sorry. What? What do you mean it couldn't be sent? Alright, well. Let's move on. I'll worry about that later. Let's finish up this. I thought thee departed. To what end dost thou linger? Gee, thanks, Ariane. Thanks for the vote of confidence. The father's final bequest, the daughter's lifelong labor. It is no small thing to surrender such cherished memento. Well, can I imagine the antecedent's pain? Upon my honor, I swear to spare no effort in the study of these materials, lest my lady's sacrifice be in vain. Atticus, this is Minfilia. Forgive me, but I could not wait no longer. I departed for the Rising Stones. If you have yet to, once you have given the journal to Urianger, I bid you come to the seventh heaven in reverence toll. Tataru will be there to show you inside our new headquarters. Assuming you have already attuned to it, you may wish to make use of our new aetheryte in reverence toll. After all, it is right on our doorstep. Heck yeah, it is. Oh, and I got a free teleport there. Swoop. I got my kitty. I got my kitty. I got my kitty, yeah, yeah. Oh, I gotta wait for them to load. Oh, Atticus, you're here. Good, good. We were all wondering when you'd show up. As I was just telling you, as your restive reception is here, I'm pleased to inform you that all the documents have been prepared and all signatures signed. The Rising Stones is officially yours. Splendid! From this day forward, I will spare no effort in seeing that it is as welcoming and comfortable as a home for us as the Waking Sands ever was. That said, it is all somewhat intimidating, is it not? So many unfamiliar places and unfamiliar faces. Take that odd-looking fellow over there, for example. He's been eyeing us most suspiciously ever since we arrived. I cannot help but wonder if we are truly safe here. Yeah, look at this weirdo. Oh, that man. I can't say I've spoken to him myself, but rumor has it he's come to hunt for ancient treasures in the Crystal Tower. You've seen the structure I speak of now? It'd be hard to miss. That massive pillar of shining crystal that looms high over the land just to the southeast of here. If the tales are to be believed, it's a remnant of some ancient civilization. The details remain a mystery, and that no doubt why it's drawn adventurers and scholars from all over looking to unearth its secrets. The man over there is no exception, and if my instincts are true, he knows more than most. If you're curious about the tower yourself, you could do worse than talk to him and see what he knows. Why, if I weren't otherwise occupied with my duties here, I'd have half a mind to join you. I mean, just look at it. I can scarcely begin to imagine what wonders lie inside. Good to know. I'm sure we'll be consulting with him sooner or later. Why, that's wonderful to hear. Rest assured that this receptionist will work just as hard to see that our efforts do not skip a beat despite the relocation.
With that, Atticus, I do believe it's time you officially announce your presence to everyone inside. The Antecedent and the others will surely be overjoyed to see you.
Yep, Crystal Tower. Yep. Mm-hmm. Yep. Uh-huh. Gotcha. Alright, let's head inside our new headquarters. In the back room of 7th Heaven lies a new headquarters of the Scions of the Seventh Dawn. The Rising Stones. Well, it is certainly spacious. Look at all these room we have for activities. Today marks a new beginning for the Scions of the Seventh Dawn. For today, we declare our independence. We shall henceforth be beholden to no nation, but serve all of Eorzea's people, proudly and openly. But this does not mean that we will sever our ties with the Eorzean alliance. On the contrary, the Antecedent and I shall endeavor to strengthen them. Rest assured, however, that we shall not permit political considerations to influence our decisions. Our identity remains unchanged, as does our cause. We are the Scions of the Seventh Dawn, and our single purpose is to safeguard the future of Eorzea. For Eorzea! A moment of your time, Atticus. I would speak of Elidibus. But before that, pardon the intrusion, my lady, but the matter which bringeth me will admit no delay. Mine every attempt to contact the students of Baldesian hath been met with silence. No one will respond. How odd. Allow me to try. Maybe it was the wrong number? No response. Surely they would not ignore us. They have never yet, my lady. I feel we must assume the worst. No, I would not believe it. An outpost, perhaps, but not their headquarters. Their walls are beyond circumvention. Had they come under attack, they would most certainly have raised the alarm. None could penetrate their sanctum unnoticed. But for those who lack the gift and knowledge both. Oh no! Contact their agents in the field at once. If aught has befallen the students of Baldesian, they may know of it. Though the thought of it pains me, until such time as we have evidence to the contrary, we can but assume the worst. Accordingly, we must needs seek another source of information on Elidibus. It is possible that the others in the homeland are possessed of such knowledge. Be fairly warned, however, they are unlike to yield it unconditionally.
Do what you must. Yet another unforeseen and unwelcome development. What could be next, I wonder? A visit from a crimson-clad Ashian, perhaps? Or an Ocker? Or Puce? And which of our allies will then fall silent? For a time, I thought we had gained the upper hand. When you shattered the crystal of darkness and cast out La Habrea, I dared to hope that we had found a way to rid ourselves of the Ascian menace. But I was wrong. He endures, and may yet return. Upon that point, I have no doubt that Elizabeth spoke true. Yet there must be a way to destroy them utterly, a way to spare this world their unholy machinations. I dare not consider the alternative. There are forces at work we do not understand, Atticus. I discern them all around, in disturbances too great and too numerous to be dismissed at mere coincidences. Coincidence! God, I cannot speak. Doubtless the paragons are involved, but how and to what end is far from clear. I know not what will come, but I do know that we will rise and meet it as one. My stalwart hero, your face is a picture of resolve. I know that you will be ready when the time comes. With luck, however, that will not be for a while yet. Pray, return to your private affairs with my blessing. Should anything arise, you will be informed. Cryo, where are you?
Future character name drop!
Your intercession was not foretold.
You object.
We question. Our plans are in motion. Your intentions unclear.
They survived the Seventh Ardor, and are stronger now in the gift. Does that not intrigue you?
No, it does not.
Serve as you will, so too shall I. We labor not at cross purposes. The wisdom of his plan shall become apparent in time, when the veil is lifted from their eyes, and at long last they see. You a realm awoken. And that is the end of patch 2.1. Thank everybody for joining me once again. And until next time, we will continue our quest with patch 2.2. Alright, hopefully I can start streaming more again. We'll see. We'll see though. We'll see. But for now, so long and farewell, everyone. Bye-bye!